Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Emma. Today I'll be reacting to Kimi ni Todoke, Season 2, Episode 3. Now, this is going to be quite interesting, given where we left off, where things are hard right now, and there's a question that Sawako did want to answer, but, you know, she knew no matter how she phrased it or what she said, that there would be something more to it, you know? Something deeper in the meaning, and so she couldn't quite get herself to voice it. And you know, now we have Kazehaya deep in thinking and probably feeling pretty bad about the situation, even maybe on him even asking the question and putting her in the position in the first place. So we're gonna jump into the episode right away in the count of 3, 2, 1 now. Oh yeah. I'm never gonna get tired of this opening. I don't know why, but I'm still like very anxious about how Kento's gonna be incorporated into this. You know, I don't like the thought that there's more that could be thrown onto like the tension that's going on between Kazehaya and Sawako. But maybe while it is gonna be a possible like thorn in the side, it might ultimately lead them to actually speaking up and expressing themselves more to each other comfortably, you know? But yeah, forget what I said. It's gonna be a hard thing to do, but... the herb corner, right? Yeah. Mm. It was a loaded question, you know, a lot behind it. You didn't overanalyze it. No. It was a lot, and it caught you off guard. Like, you were already kind of stressing about the situation, so... Oh! She's... Oh. Girl. Oh, precious bean. No, no, no. Here, you're the most precious. It's just sometimes yeah, sometimes it could just be a little unexpected and it'll catch them off guard. It's just what happens, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes even just realizing that you feel a certain way can throw you off and make you kind of think about what you're doing a lot more than before. Hmm. Come on. Be friendly, be natural. Oh, man. No, there's something more, but... Yeah. Come on, you got it! Morning. Morning, yeah. Look at him go, come on. God, that must suck from Kazuhaya's point of view. You could act like that too. It's just the hurdle of her, you know, getting more adjusted with her feelings. Mm-hmm. Take this. I mean, her intentions are very clear. It's just I don't think they understand what they need to do with that or what it even was. Oh, that's partly true. Yeah. You're giving Not really, but like the true extent, yes. Maybe not to like, you know, outside spectators, but to her, yeah. Come on, yes, yes, yes. Have this conversation. Come on. You were gonna get chocolates, but it's because she feels more towards you that she panicked and couldn't give them to you. See, now he's in his head overthinking. Hey, you know, it's fine. It's different in everyone's eyes, but I think she's very pretty myself. More precious than anything, but you know. She has her moments, but you know. Who doesn't? To my herb corner. I mean, it's helpful. It does list what they help with, but maybe also list their name. Do both. Do both. Yep. Yeah, he's gotten really good at reading you. No, you're not, you dirty liar. No. It's just a little easy when you're really looking for it. Oh, my poor sweet bean. Yeah, I'm with you too. Oh. She's trying her best, okay? Forcing smiles is not always easy. No! Of course you don't. Yeah. I would like to know his, like, thought process at least. I don't know if I want to call it a goal, but his thought process on, you know, trying to, like, maybe get Sawako to maybe be a little bit more, comfortable? That's not the word I want to use, but, like, not firing on all cylinders right now. Yep. That phrase is why I'm... Yeah. The phrasing on that. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not super trusting or something, but he just freaks me out. I don't know why. What? Yeah. They weren't cursed at all. They were amazing. It wasn't a curse. It was just amazing notes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, everyone pay attention to the board. Oh, no. She did not do that. You know, there's little tiny help, like little pushes, and then there's throwing her off the deep end. Yeah, ghost stories, that's what they need to know. Oh, hi, Kazehaya. Oh, come on, this is a chance. You can do it. You're with people, too. Okay. This is your chance. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Nice going, Kazuhaya. Yeah, everyone appreciated last year. That too. Yeah, I'm sure it's just loners. I could not. I would never be able to be in that position. Technically, it would be more beneficial. I'm so, like, happy for her. Like, you know, everyone's here and, like, able to, like, express how, like, thankful they are to her. And, like, look how serious they're like, we got this. But again, I would not be able to sit in this position. Oh, look at her go. That was adorable. Look at everybody. Oh. Oh my god, did they get that right? They did it! Look at that. So much progress. Yeah, she doesn't need your cue. She knows she's able to smile when she really needs to. It's because that's how she feels. No forcing it. Oh. Guys, of course she smiles. Yeah. She is competing. Hey, you know, being around and, like, getting to witness Sawako's smiles is an achievement. And a very nice feeling. Obviously, a lot of their recent encounters are kind of weighing him down, though. But, you know. What? Yeah, we had plans. We have to go. Yeah. Yeah. See you next time. Tomorrow. Oh, the tension. Mm-hmm. Mm. No, that's not the way to go about this. Come on. Oh, Kazehaya. Oh. Wait. Are they cliffhanging this? Oh, they so fucking are. No. Don't do this. Okay. Again, it always kind of it sucks, you know. We got a glimpse into it, very brief, on like how Kazehaya kind of views himself in these situations. You know, he actually thinks he's very self-centered, possessive. And while I would say he kind of fits into the possessive type in the sense of, you know, he sees like certain people get like Kento get close and he's all like he freaks out. He's like, no. And you see it with Pin, even when Pin does the 3-second stare in the season 1. But like, he doesn't give himself credit for like how much he really just wants to let her thrive and, you know, make all these connections. Like how proud he is that, you know, she's able to do all of these things, and it's all in her own power too. Okay, next episode, you don't understand. Oh, and so like he needs to see that. It's so hard to see the positive in yourself sometimes. So even when you're like constantly hearing it from others, it's like to you don't see that, you don't feel that. So you're kind of just like, how am I that? How am I that? I don't think I'm like that. And you know, in his case, he definitely doesn't want to be so pushy with it, but now that, you know, there seems to be like this distance forming between them, he really just wants to express it, get it out there. And yes, Ryu, he was kind of holding back in the sense of like he was trying to. It's like even when you make the conscious effort to like, you know, maybe hold some information back, not go and pursue the thing, it will still show slightly in varying ways, and sometimes really only to outside sources, like with Kazehaya. And, you know, we're dealing with Sawako, and she kind of doesn't have the most self-confidence out there. And so with her, you know, everything instantly, she's like, am I overthinking this? Was I being bad with this? Like, is this okay? And then he's doing it too. Like, when Kento's like, what a mismatched pair, I think it was last episode. It's like, they're really not. You know, maybe if you just look at their outside appearances, whereas, you know, everyone's kind of freaked out about, you know, Sawako. She's Sadako. She's really scary. She's like this witch, you know. And then you have Kazehaya, who's super, you know, social. He seems to always swoop in and help out people who seem to be kind of outcasted or like the loner type. But internally, they definitely deal with some things pretty similarly where, you know, they don't want to be too pushy. They don't always think it's okay or maybe the right time to go ahead and say something. Like, when Sawako didn't know how to respond to Kazuhaya's question here, you know, he really focused on the fact that she still seems very tense, especially around him. And then also, he just felt like maybe he shouldn't have done that. Like, hey, we just started getting settled in this new classroom. Maybe I shouldn't have said it then. Maybe that was terrible timing. And so he went and took it back. And just both of them really overthinking it. Really overanalyzing it, and to the point where they're reading the signs all wrong. And who can blame them? Like, you know, all of us on the outside who sees everything else can be like, you two. It's so obvious. You both like each other. But that's because, again, we see everything. Like, you know, the friends and even Kento here. Everyone has an outside perspective where, like, feelings aren't going to blind them from, like, maybe some more obvious signs. So who are we to judge them on, like, how fast they are, like, how, you know, weird it is that they can't just see it. Because even now, you know, in your mind, like, Kazuhaya mentioned it, he was like, oh, I don't think she hates me, but, you know, he's not confident enough to really be like, maybe she does like me. In his mind, it's like, well, she's being nice, she's really sweet, you know, she's, like, both of them are doing that. They're both in their own minds going, well, they're actually really nice. Like, this is just how they always are. This is how they are with everyone. I'm not special. They are just being themselves. It can't mean that they like me. And it's so frustrating to us because it's just, you can see how much they care specifically about one another. Yes, both of them at times can actually be really nice to other people. They are just naturally actually nice people. But, you know, there are certain extra steps that you see only they sometimes do for each other. And it's just kind of awful. And again, like, Kento so far, it seems to, he's butting in, but he hasn't really done anything bad, you know? Like, everything seems kind of okay right now. At times I do think he needs to kind of back off. Like, when it's like, when I give you this signal, you need to smile. And it's like, that's not how it's gonna work. Even if, you know, her very tense, not real smile wasn't kind of off-putting, you know, most people could still be like, it doesn't seem right. Because, you know, fake smiles can, a lot of the times, be spotted, and it's like, oh, that doesn't seem real. That doesn't seem right. And with Sawako, it definitely shines when she's genuinely feeling happy, she's genuinely feeling grateful. Like, you can see it. Like, her whole face lights up, and she's just, you know, obviously having a great time. So I don't like when it's like, you need to follow this signal and just fucking throw a smile on your face. Again, I like that, you know, it's possibly like a sign of like, oh, hey, you know, this is an appropriate, like a decent appropriate response. But, like, you know, while that cue might be nice, it's also nice, you know, for her to go through, because what if a situation's going on and she's feeling conflicted? I don't want him to go give her the signal, and in reality, she's, like, conflicted, not actually sure about it, but, hey, my, teacher's a better word, you know, gave me the signal, clearly I should be smiling at this. You know, like, I should be feeling some form of joy. But yeah, I don't know. I appreciate some little details, because it can be nice for Sawako to hear this and, like, go through this with, like, someone who hasn't been, like, there since day one. But then also, just like Yano pointing out, I don't know what his end, like, goal, like, what's going on in his mind. I feel like we might get to see a little bit more of what's going on in the next episode with his talk with Kazuhaya, but it's just so excruciating, because I don't know how to feel. Like, on one hand, I'm like, cool, someone seems to be, like, trying to get, like, Sawako, like, a little less tense or in her surroundings. Not that like, no one's been doing that. A lot of people have been trying to help her out and making her feel comfortable and welcomed and, you know, appreciated. But, like, you know, in a more, like, front way, it's like, okay, practice like this. Say good morning like this. Morning, and, like, all these smiles and, like, all these, like, cheerier ways to say it. And she's trying. She's doing her best. But, you know, she's not gonna all of a sudden, like, throw on, like, her best smiles every good morning all the time quite yet. You know, you really need to feel it. And then sometimes when you're saying good morning to people, you're not feeling the most cheerful. You're just like, hey, morning. But, yeah, I'm so conflicted. So far, he hasn't done anything bad. But it's just a weird feeling. It's a weird place to be in, not knowing if I could trust him or not. I just don't know how to express it properly. But I'm glad that the study session went well. And I'm, you know, in Kazehaya fashion, he did go and make sure that everyone knew. And, you know, a big crowd was there to cheer her on and really appreciate how well she's able to explain things. And, you know, give them that chance to really understand what they need for their exam. But on that note, I want to get to editing so I can actually get to episode 4, possibly 5. I thought I would probably want to take a break from this and go straight to my Patreon only stuff. But no, once you're in, like, the groove, this show is something you can binge easily. And I really want to do that. So, let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this. And I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye-bye.